Hey there, everybody. It's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Dune, a game of conquest and diplomacy. From Gale Force 9, this is obviously themed around the new Dune movie that is coming out very soon, I believe. Take part in one of the most famous science fiction stories of all time. In Dune, you will control one of the four great factions, all vying to control the most valuable resource in the universe, melange, the mysterious spice found only at great cost on the planet Dune. Who will control Dune? You decide! Okay, so very grandiose, but this is, to my knowledge, and I may be incorrect here, a kind of a streamlined, scaled-down version of the classic negotiation diplomacy game Dune. All right, and if I am incorrect, I apologize, but I do believe that's the case. So they talk about the different houses here and the different units that are within those houses. We've got our different components making up of the game board, 4 decks of cards, faction sets, some battle wheels that'll have to be put together, although I will not do that on camera. And then we've got the object of the game, which is to gain control of Dune by occupying 3 strongholds at the end of turns 3, 4, or 5, or having the most points from strongholds and spice at the end of turn 5. All right. Talks about setup here. We have each turn composed of 7 phases, and they go into more detail about all of those phases. They certainly talk a lot about battles, because that's going to certainly be a part of the game. They talk about traitors. There may be a traitor in the midst. And then we got the different advantages for the factions and some nice faction strategies, too, pointing at the asymmetric nature. All right. So we've got our different allied advantages. Winning the game. Turns 1 and 2 development. All right. And a little bit of a glossary here as well. All right. Well, let's take a look at the components. Here is our game board. All right. You can see the different phases right along here. We've got our spice bank down here. All right. Got our turn tracker up there, and then we've got our different areas on the board as well. Let's look at our what look to be kind of player boards here. All right, so we can see on the back you've got some flavor. All right. And then on the front you've got your different boards here. There's the treaties, your spice storage, your different units, the advantages, the Fremen here, the Harkonnen, Imperium. There's the, so you've got the allies, I guess, the allied boards and then the unallied boards, I guess. Imperium and the Harkonnen. All right. We've got a number of cardboard pieces. Okay. They seem to be good quality. Okay. Pretty small tokens here, but don't know how, if that affects gameplay at all. All right, here's the battle wheels that would be put together. Again, I'm not going to do that on camera, but you can get a sense for those. And we've got a first player marker as well. Okay, we've got a D8 here, which looks like it has a little custom icon there. And we got cards. So let's see here. Our weather control cards for the storm phase. Market cards. These are actually market cards. Okay. It's like different effects that you can have throughout the game. I see market card. I assume these are cards that you can buy, but that is exactly that, an assumption. We've got some spice cards here. Spice blow. Different areas of the map highlighted. It looks like where you're adding spice onto the board, sorry. We got sandworms. No, I'm assuming you don't want those. All right. It looks like we got some battle cards here. Battle cards. Poison darts. Knives, pistols, blades, guns, shields. So it looks like some of the art is generated and some of it is perhaps stills. It's hard to tell, being as I have not seen the movie. I mean, obviously they are depicting actors from the film, but I don't know if these are actual stills from the movie or if they're depictions of it. It looks like they could be art, actually. I don't know. Well, gosh, I don't know. Maybe they are just photos. Very hard to tell, for me anyway. Trader cards. All right, well, this is a game that I think is going to have quite a bit of appeal for fans, not only of the IP, the intellectual property of Dune, maybe people that are discovering it through watching the new movie. Also, it might be appealing to people that have been fans of the original Dune game that maybe want to try out what a more simplified and streamlined version would be like. All right, that is Dune, a game of conquest and diplomacy. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.